Up+Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up+Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Thanks for connecting here once again. Appreciate you being Up+Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Today on the show, can you believe the weekend is almost here? This week went by quick. When a restaurant becomes part of the fabric of a town, it's not just about the food anymore. It's about the memories, the view, maybe in this case, the people, and the pride of the place. Well, for the last 6 years, the shiny silver Airstream of Sunsets at Pismo has been all that and more, serving fish tacos, fish and chips, frozen margaritas right on the pier with one of the best views you'll find anywhere in SoCal. But because of a decades-old zoning issue and paperwork that never got cleaned up, the city of Pismo Beach has voted to shut it down this fall. Just pull the rug out. For owner and chef Brian Appiano, this isn't just losing a lease, it's losing a journey he built with his wife Crystal and his family and his staff. So what happens when you've given the community a place to gather, celebrate, share sunsets, and now the clock is running out? We're going to ask Brian all about what this means, how he's handling it, and where they go from here. So I saw this on KSBY and a couple other spots. Enjoy slow. Technically, the city says it should have never have been there or been allowed to be there in the first place. A zoning hiccup from way back in 2003, over 20 years ago, labeled part of the pier as commercial, even though it was officially zoned as open space. Well, that mistake let Sunsets set up shop, but last week, the council voted to pull the plug. When their lease runs out in October, the trailer goes too, and then it's headed for auction. For locals, it definitely stings. Folks like Steve Burke, who was written about in this article in KSBY, who's been eating there twice a week for 3 years, says it's not right. And the Appianos, the owners, they were planning to re-up the lease. Instead, they found out secondhand that the city was shutting it down completely. That's brutal. He says it felt silly to go backwards instead of moving forward. The bait shop and visitor center, those trailers, they get to stay because they're considered recreational use, but food on the pier is officially done. In the article, Brian was quoted saying he'll focus on his other restaurants in SLO, of course, Ribline and The Switch, and maybe someday find another way to bring that sunset vibe back to Pismo. It's a bummer. I do feel for him. It's going to be really interesting and really enlightening to talk to him today. Before we get into the chat, let me tell you about my friends at Life Elements. These folks are in Atascadero, and Martha, she is a woman practicing wellness alchemy. That's the only way you can put it. Life Elements is where you can walk in, see things being made in real time, maybe have something a little whipped up right there that she'll end up rubbing on your elbow or something. Everything is small batch, cruelty-free, and made with real healing in mind. Their CBD relief stick, it's a bestseller across the country. Their deodorant, it's one of their newer products, completely blown up. In addition to their spot in Atascadero, you can shop their products at The Hive in Arroyo Grande, the General Store, downtown Paso, and of course, lifeelements.com, where if you use the promo code Adam, you could save 15%. Check them out, though. I'd love for you to meet them. 7425 El Camino Real, Suite O. I'm telling you, healing happens here. Support local and let your wellness meet its maker. Her name's Martha. Check them out. lifeelements.com.
It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
But our guest today is a name you already know if you love food on the Central Coast. He's the man behind Ribline, The Switch, SLO, and of course, Sunsets at Pismo, that silver Airstream that's been serving tacos, fish and chips, and margaritas on the pier since 2020. But now, because of a zoning technicality dating back 20 years, mind you, Sunsets is being forced to close later this year. He's a chef, a business owner, and a community guy who's built restaurants that have become really part of our daily lives. Welcome, Brian Appiano. Thanks, man, for being Up+Adam.
What a good background you have, dude.
I know, right? Isn't this great?
Bro, this is like
Thanks for being up and
turn it
Adam.
around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we should almost make it like a set.
Yes.
I know. It's so funny. Dude, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for being here.
No, thanks for having me. I always love seeing you.
You know, I was like, I saw something on Michelle's page, and then I saw KSPY. I'm like, this is all over the place. The sunset. So, you know, for folks we've heard, you know, we've been on the air with me for years and years and years, whether it was Ribline or the Switch, which are still awesome spots, and we'll talk about and catch up with those. But you had, for the last many years, the sunset, that Airstream on the Pismo Beach Pier. And all of a sudden, we hear like the rug is being pulled out from underneath. Something about like it should have never have been allowed to happen in the first place. What is going down, and how are you and Crystal doing right now?
I mean, we're still in shock, to be honest with you. I mean, it's only been a couple days since we found out, so we're still getting used to it and wrapping our head around how we're going to change things up and pivot. But yeah, it's been a change. You know, we're dealing with our employees, trying to navigate how we're going to move them around. We don't want to lose any of them. A lot of those people have been with us since we opened. I mean, we've been there since COVID released. So 2020.
Wow.
Right when, and that was a big boom for us because outdoor dining only.
Was this a COVID mistake? What do they mean when they say it should have never been allowed to happen in the beginning? What do they mean by that?
You know, I'm a business owner and a chef, so I don't know the ins and outs. But from what I'm told was that the space was never properly gone through the channels to get approved for outdoor use for commercial use.
Okay.
It was zoned for open space.
And whose fault was that it slipped through? I mean, is this like city council, or was it like, you know, the city management at the time? I mean, just someone said, let's make it commercial, but they weren't supposed to? What are they alleging actually happened?
That's a great question. I didn't know that it wasn't supposed to be. I mean, we submitted a bid.
You're just doing your business then.
Yeah,
that's right.
They put out an RFP. We were like, man, you could have a spot on the pier. This is phenomenal. I spent a bunch of time putting a bid together.
What's an RFP?
So it's a request for proposal.
Okay.
It's something the city puts out and anybody could put in a bid.
Yeah.
So we submitted the bid. We were lucky enough to win.
Wow.
And, you know, that was like a dream come true. You know, when are you going to get to open up a spot on the Pismo Beach Pier to serve food as a restaurateur?
Now, there's some businesses where you go, and I was talking to Sean Sullivan sitting here from Golden Apple Cannabis, and it's another one of those industries where people think that you just print money, and it's the easiest thing in the world. And you go, whoa, Airstream on the Pismo Beach Pier, every 559 and every 661 is buying food from you. You are printing money. Was it truly like that, or was it really tough? I imagine off-season, right?
Oh, it's a lot tougher than people imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, the logistics of having such a small space and not having a lot of room for storage is something you have to deal with. The salt air is something you have to deal with. And it's not always tourist season. Like you said, you know, come wintertime when it's raining a bunch of the days or it's really overcast, excuse me, there's not a lot of people on the pier. And,
right.
And being partnered with the pier, we had to be open for a minimum of 40 hours a week. So we were staffing 2 to 3 people minimum just in case it got busy. So during the springtime and during the summer, it was great. The tourists were out, but come time after that, it was pretty rough.
So take me to when you find out, because even the way you find this out is kind of effed. You're just like, it's really, the whole situation just sucks. And I mean, you know, we're kind of laughing at them where I am, but I really feel for you because I really like you and Crystal, and you've been a staple in this community for so long. And to see when crappy cards get dealt to restaurateurs that you just love, it hurts you.
It does. And that's kind of the feeling we've gotten from so many of the locals coming out and support, people I've never seen before, old timers coming out like, what do I need to do? I'm going to city council. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, I mean, you know, you don't see too many people rally around that kind of a cause. So if it makes you feel good, it makes you feel like we've done a lot out there, given to the community and built a good name for ourselves.
Okay, so is there anything we can do? I mean, obviously we're going to talk about how to support. That's what I think the best thing we can do is just support, you know, the Ribline and the Switch, and of course sunset until the actual sun sets, you know, which is when?
We don't have a final exact date, but we are going to go through October. So probably beginning in November we'll be done. And then they're going to auction off the Airstream. So if you want to win an Airstream, get ready.
Do you want the Airstream?
I don't have any place to put it.
Yeah.
You know,
it's an Airstream with a kitchen in it, with a whole commercial kitchen.
Whole commercial kitchen in there.
Is it pretty cool in there, or is it kind of a pain in the ass to cook in?
No, it's cool in there.
But
it gets hot.
Well, sure.
Yeah, but No, I mean, it's cool. You're sitting out there looking at the beach all day. I was talking to Carly, our chef out there today.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to miss this so much. I know. I was
What
like,
do you tell these people? Like, what is their, God, I wish they were here around this table too now. Like, well, what are their feelings? What are they going to do?
There was tears. Like, there was a lot of tears, and people that was their first job. I've been getting people reaching out, and they're sad. They just don't understand why it happened or how it happened. So yeah, it's been tough.
How'd you come out during COVID? Was this like as COVID was ending? Like, how does a restaurant even, I mean, I know you hear a lot of restaurants closing during COVID, but not many starting.
Yeah, so they had put together the RFP before the whole COVID thing started. So everything was kind of delayed. We were supposed to be open in 2019.
Oh, shoot.
But because of COVID, it got delayed and pushed back. So we opened in 2020.
Okay.
And from then on, it's just been...
And how long were you really open? You must have closed down for some point of 2020, right?
No, once they opened up outdoor seating,
yeah,
and the city made it like their intention was to have it so we can be open.
Yeah.
So when outdoor seating opened, we were
boom
cranking.
Okay, cool.
And that's when they started to open up the cartlets or whatever they called.
Tell me about the slowest days at that. Paint the picture of the slowest day at the Airstream Sunset Grill.
Imagine just a really foggy, wet day.
Yeah.
No one is out there. It's super gray and overcast. You have that little damp drizzle, so literally people are staying away.
Literally sounds like every morning in June.
Yeah.
Or a lot of mornings, you know what I mean? Like,
or the wind. The wind, that's something, you don't have wind guards up there. You know, that's the one cool thing about Woolies when you're sitting out there and you're enjoying the beach. You have that wind guard.
Right.
When we're out there, the elements are there. And and the birds.
Okay, take me to the busiest of days at Sunset. Just humming, girls in jean shorts with roller skates, families, and the whole California scene painted.
They were doing, I think they'd hit over 500 covers in a day out of that little Airstream.
Man.
So, I mean, they were just cranking tickets left and right.
It was like 1,440 minutes in a day. So that means like, and you're only open for half the day. That means almost like one a minute. You're just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they love it. Those are the fun days, because those are days that seem like you're there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you turn around and the day's done.
Line wrapped around.
Yeah, all the way outside. We have people walking around with their little handhelds, asking more people if they want another margarita or drink.
You were doing booze out there?
Oh, yeah. We have beer and wine. We have frozen margaritas out there.
Wow. Those must have killed too.
Those did really well. We have right now we're doing mango and strawberry.
So do you have like words for the city of Pismo, the city council? Is there like unfinished conversations that you would love to continue, or someone who's not answering your phone call? What's the unfinished business right now?
No, honestly, the city of Pismo has been great. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but the mayor did vote for us to stay out there. The city manager's been great. Working with the tourist manager's been great. Like, they were all kind of surprised with us. So I wouldn't say we have any ill will towards the city. We're kind of disappointed the way the city council went about bringing that to, that's the only disappointing part.
Yeah.
Scott Newton was one of the ones who brought up giving us a 2-year extension 2 years ago instead of just a 1 year. So we are appreciative of that too, even though he voted against keeping it going.
Yeah.
Like little things like that. We don't have any ill will towards the city. We just wish it ended differently. And
especially if you find out like on a Tuesday night they're voting for something and you don't have that, that 3 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever they give a citizen to go, hey, like, let me have that 2 minutes to fight for my business at least.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
We've had people tag us and they've written emails and stuff to the city trying to figure out what they can do. So we appreciate all the support coming.
Mm-hmm. Well, ways we can support you. One, we can visit you at Sunset in Pismo. What are the hours there?
We're open from 9 a.m. till sunset.
And what are we doing there as far as food and little teeny bites? What are the bigger meals?
We have everything. I mean, we have our fish tacos, our shrimp tacos, filet mignon tacos. Our fish and chips are phenomenal.
Tell me the secret behind your fish and chips. What are you doing over there?
We do a beer tempura batter. Oh. And we use swai. So
what's that mean? Swai the fish?
The fish.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah, so we don't use cod, which, I mean, it's traditional. A lot of people use cod. Right. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But swai is just a little more tender. It's tasty. I would have brought some, but fried stuff doesn't travel well.
But I got to check it out. And then what's your secret for just a majestic tartar sauce?
Homemade, fresh dill, fresh everything. Dill. You have to. That's the key.
I love it. I love when it almost takes like a little green hue because there's such little pieces of dill all in there. I love that. Okay, so those are some of the things at sunset. Close every day at sunset. And like literally when the sun hits the horizon, you guys are like, all right, 15 minutes or that we're done closing up.
No, I mean, we're friendly people.
Yeah, right.
People want some food. We close up. And if they want to order some food and drinks while we're closing, that's fine.
That's cool. And then you got the beer and wine.
Yep.
Cool.
Beer and wine.
And let's talk about the rib line. Rib line. How is rib line doing?
Oh, it's cranking.
Yeah.
It's catering season.
For sure.
It's doing good. And our new lunch menu is killing it. So that's doing good. We're doing a lot of caterings we're doing the Vina Robles amphitheater, like I'd mentioned.
That's nice. You're doing stuff for the artists and stuff backstage and all that?
The backstage. Yeah. Melissa, it's funny is they have these riders.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen them. And a lot of times they have like rotisserie chicken and something. We're like, why the hell we're doing this whole catering, And Melissa Etheridge came and told our chef, thank you so much. This food was phenomenal. And we're like, why they have the rotisserie chicken? And she said, well, a lot of times they go to these caterings and they're horrible. So they get rotisserie chicken on their rider because it's something they know they can at least eat.
Oh, man.
So sometimes we were shopping for these riders. I'm like, what is all this nonsense?
I know. That's so interesting. So you must have seen some interesting things on there, huh? On an artist rider. I remember one time we were backstage. It was like one of the real hard bands that played Vina Robles. I don't know, not Judas Priest. I don't know if they ever played, but like one of the real hard bands with a name like that was just like, oh yeah. And they had like a bunch of tab left over, like old school tab. That was so great.
They all want no process, all natural.
Yes, everyone eats nice on the road now.
Everyone. The craziest ones are like the reggae ones because they will have specific like bar, like flavor of this type of bar you want, organic, non-GM, every buzzword you could think.
Yeah.
Well, we've had to bring juicers out, fresh juice for that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Back in the day, you would just go to like city to city, eat like shit, find all the drugs of the area, and it was crazy.
What's wrong with those days? No,
but now it's like, looking at where do we get wheatgrass here in the city, or where do we get this and that?
We
and
want our
vegan,
organic, wild caught salmon.
You probably tour a lot healthier that way. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because touring cannot be easy. So the Switch right next door to the rib line.
Yes.
And it's had some really exciting iterations where we were even letting some other chefs play in there. The space is really awesome. What are we doing with the Switch now?
We just switched the menu like 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
And it's cranking we have an all-day brunch that does well. We have this burrata stuffed French toast that has a fresh homemade strawberry jam and a burrata ball in every French toast. That's delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, we do this jalapeno popper burger that has like a panko crusted cream cheese and cheddar disc on top of a patty, a smash burger with a jalapeno jam and bacon dust.
Wow. This is on the brunch menu?
Yeah. And it's an all-day menu.
So the brunch menu has like some egg dishes and stuff?
Yeah, we have some breakfast burritos, some egg dishes. We have avocado toast. We have the brioche stuffed French toast.
You should bring back the Up+Adam breakfast burrito.
Dude, that's so...
Remember that? Remember that thing used to just slay?
I know. How could I forget?
That thing was so awesome.
I know. We used to be open 9. Now we're open at 10 in the morning. It's crazy, the business.
Yeah, and breakfast burritos are really an early morning thing. They're an early morning thing.
Yeah.
But
I want to be open after 8, but nobody's comes to eat.
Yeah.
Like, how's it so dead after 8 p.m.?
I know. Okay, so Switch is open right next door to the rib line. And obviously you guys are kicking ass with the catering.
Catering's where it's at. That's where we're moving. That's where I really want to pivot and focus on.
Really? Does that mean that one day we might not see your storefronts or what?
No, I will always have the storefronts, but I love catering.
Yeah.
I love weddings, wine pickup parties. I mean, that's our jam. That's where I get to be creative because they're not going to want tri-tip and chicken every single time. Yeah. I get to use people's wines and use people's beers.
You love that.
So yeah, that's the fun stuff.
You really excel at that too.
That's what I enjoy doing.
Yeah. How are you and Crystal right now? Are you feeling a little just like, honey, babe, or are you guys a little bit, is that wind yet at your backs? Are you feeling a little encouraged? Where do we feel right now?
Like I had mentioned to you, like I believe that this was my third whammy. Like 3 things happened in threes, and with the surgery I had, with the complications, the closing of Grover, and now the closing, I'm thinking it's going to be sunny skies from here on out. Yeah. You got to look at the positive period. Like, is it hard? 100%.
Yeah.
We have 3 kids going to 3 different schools now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're at Shell Beach, Judkins, and AG High. So pickups and drop-offs are always fun.
Yeah.
You're just like, how do you go? So
Just give you an Uber card. I don't know. What do you do?
We carpool.
Yeah, you got a carpool.
And they all play club travel sports.
Yeah,
So-
you're driving the club sports these days. You're driving an hour and a half away to play a team that lives 5 minutes from you. I don't get it.
That happens sometimes.
Isn't that funny?
Those are the worst. You're like, bro, we could have played it.
Right? Yeah.
We could have all saved money.
Right. Yeah, we got to go to Bakersfield for this, or like wherever it is. Crazy. Well, give my love to Crystal.
Will do.
Let's talk of the websites. Ribline.
Ribline.com, riblinecatering.com, theswitchslow.com, sunsets at pismo.com.
Cool.
We keep it simple.
And we'll find all the Insta accounts. We'll connect them in the show notes. Well, man, tell me about what you brought. Do you even know what you brought? Or did they just give you food to bring here?
I requested tacos for you.
Tacos
you should
bomb.
You should have a filet mignon taco.
I wonder if I can even do this.
You should have a shrimp
That's
taco.
what this is probably. The filet mignon taco.
Yes, that's the filet mignon taco.
Dude, that's bomb. Let me see. What's in this?
Then you should have some shrimp tacos, maybe. Let's see how we do.
So your taco game is super strong these days.
Yes.
Oh, this is fish of some sort. Or could this be fish or this be?
Oh, that's fish. Yeah, that's fish taco.
Oh, it's on my Mac now. Dude, what an idiot. Well, my keyboard's going to taste really good. And it's, oh my God, this is heavy, dude.
Ooh, that must be the mac and cheese balls.
No, this is a sandwich.
Oh, she made you a.
Wow.
That's the downtown chick. Yep, that's for sure.
Oh my
She made you a
gosh.
downtown chick.
That thing, it's like 10 pounds. That thing's awesome. Heck yeah. All right, I'm not done.
That's got to be the shrimp tacos.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're at the Switch, man. We have this one dish that's I've probably eaten 9 or 10 times since we've switched the menu. It's a watermelon dish, and it has hot honey. It has cotija foam. It has pickled red onions and pepitas tossed in tahine.
Who's Hot Honey's agent? They made a killing in the last few years. Like, we're all talking about it now. We're all getting sides of it. I was at an event. There was a local producer with their bottles out there, Mike's Hot Honey. Like, it's a thing now.
I don't understand why people don't just make their own.
What is it? Tell me how to make my best hot honey.
Well,
honey,
it
and then
depends.
what, red pepper flakes or what?
You can do any kind of hot spice you want. We do a sriracha honey. We do a cayenne honey. There's any kind of hot spice you can turn into the honey.
All the links in the show notes. You got to support these great folks. We got Brian Appiano in here. Crystal Appiano is his lovely wife. And they have the rib line. They have the Switch. And they have Sunset out on the Pismo Beach Pier until maybe late fall.
Yeah.
But we got to support until. And, we love you guys. And thanks for being here, telling us your story. And I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being up and at 'em, Brian.
No, thank you, man. I appreciate coming all the time.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Big thanks to Brian for coming, sharing his story with us. Love getting a chance to catch up with him and Crystal. Even at Sunsets at Pismo, even as it winds down, you can still support him and his team. Check out their other spots again, Ribline and Slow, the Switch right next door, and of course, checking out the catering business if you need that. All the links in the show notes, including ribline.com, riblinecatering.com, the Switch Slow, Sunsets, all of it. Just all links in the show notes. And Brian, thanks again for all you and Crystal do for this community, you and your team. And we're going to be there to grab some tacos and fish and chips right up until the very last sunset. All right, coming up Friday tomorrow. Cannot wait. Thanks to our friends at Golden Apple Cannabis. They are changing the game in cannabis understanding and education, whether you're looking for comfort, focus, or even energy. See how Golden Apple terpenes, these are the oils that are on all plants, have revolutionized understanding when it comes to really wrapping your head how the body processes cannabis this or that way. When you're at Golden Apple Cannabis, you can use the promo code ADAM, save 50% on your delivery. Yeah, 50. Use the promo code ADAM when you're at goldenapplecannabis.com, save 50%. All right, I want to thank my friends Moonshiner Collective for original music on the show called Start Again. To you for rating, reviewing, subscribing to the show wherever you listen to it. Makes a difference. Helps others discover the community, so thank you. Josh and Chiasa Clapper from Tamber Winery. Check them out. Their winery, The Tasting Room in the village of Arroyo Grande, Timbre, TambreWinery.com. And I thank them for the Timbre Lobro Studios. Brand new episode of Where Wine Takes You, publishing tomorrow. Also, Central Coast Writers Conference coming up the end of September. September 26th, 27th. I know it's about a little less than a month away. I'm going to be doing a workshop, a panel thing? I don't know. It's not a panel, but I'm going to be teaching about interviews. So I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this. It's kind of like the TEDx. I'm a little nervous, a little adventurous, and just like, let's go. I'm excited. I'm thrilled and honored to be asked to be a part of this. And I just can't wait to tackle this with you, and we'll get through this together. Would love to see you at my, what do you call it? I guess a workshop? I don't know. It's called The Art of the Interview. And whether you are a journalist or not, whether you just want to have better conversations, I hope that I could be a tool to kind of, hopefully educate you on some cool ideas and things that you can adopt your own way. So The Art of the Interview, happening September 27th at the Central Coast Writers Conference. Yours truly can't wait. All right, till tomorrow, when it will be Friday, I hope you've had a great week and continue that with having a great rest of today. Thank you for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.